Is now the time for you to crypto mine, or is it time to dump your crypto equipment? So many miners are selling their equipment. You can see prices fall not only on the used equipment, but there are deals to be had on new miners. Right now is a pivotal time with miners. The typical miner has thousands to tens of thousands invested in mining equipment, and yet many have already sold small miners like GPUs and focused on ASICs or the larger, faster Bitcoin miners. So where are you? If you are on the fence, right now is the time to decide to buy or sell. For me, I am staying and double down on mining because as miners exit, so does the overall has power being used. What does that mean for me? Increased profits. From the interest in crypto or Bitcoin from the 2024 presidential candidate to the rise of Bitcoin to over $60,000. Crypto continues to be today's hot topic. Of course, none of this is financial advice. But what does this mean for you? Less competition? That's right. The fewer miners there are, the bigger the rewards for those who stay. This is basic supply and demand. When there are fewer people competing for the same rewards, your chances of earning more increase. However, it's not as simple as it sounds. You need to consider the costs involved in mining, such as electricity and hardware. If the rewards don't outweigh the costs, it might not be worth it. But if you can find a way to mine efficiently, you could stand to gain a lot. This is why many miners have started to look at solar. Mining during the daytime and automatically turning the equipment once the sun had gone down. For me, I am just now entering a lower cost for electricity. Here in the Midwest, my cost is 13 cents per kilowatt hour for the summer rate. Now we are entering fall, the price goes down to 10 cents per kilowatt hour. This means I get to keep more of my profits. Some enthusiasts are even diving into spec mining. Spec mining, or speculative mining, is the practice of mining new or obscure tokens in the hopes that they will increase in value. This is a high-risk, high-reward strategy. The idea is to get in early on a new token before it becomes popular. If the token takes off, you could see significant returns, but if it doesn't, you could end up with a lot of worthless tokens. It's a gamble, and it's not for everyone. It requires knowing just how to find these obscure tokens. For me, I go to coinmarketcap.com and then start my journey on the page showing new tokens being launched. From here, I research the token, meaning I look at how much money is behind the launch. Who is launching the token? One person who wants to promote a silly meme token, or a real team complete with management and devs who come from other projects. Now, if you do this right, you stand to get in while the token is low, and if you keep a close eye on it, catch it when you see others adopting it and putting money in to watch it grow. Or you simply are holding lots of worthless tokens, but really, what was your costs for that few weeks of mining? Minimal amount of electricity and a few hours of research? Does the token have backing? A solid team? These are important questions to ask when considering spec mining. You need to know who is behind the token and whether they have the expertise and resources to make it successful. A solid team with a good track record can increase the chances of a token's success. But even then, there are no guarantees. The crypto market is unpredictable and there are no sure things. But by doing your research and understanding the risks, you can increase your chances of success. So make sure you know who is behind the token and whether they have the expertise and resources to make it successful. And where can you sell it? This is another important consideration. You need to know where you can sell the tokens you mine. Not all tokens are listed on major exchanges, and it can be challenging to find a market for some of the more obscure tokens. This is especially true for spec mining, where you might be dealing with new or little-known tokens. So before you jump in, make sure you know where you can sell the tokens you mine. This will help you avoid getting stuck with a lot of worthless tokens that you can't sell. For me, I'm spec mining and loving it. This is a personal decision, and what works for one person might not work for another. For me, the excitement and potential rewards of spec mining are worth the risk. But it's important to remember that this is not a guaranteed outcome. The crypto market is unpredictable and there are no sure things. You need to be prepared for the possibility that things might not go as planned. But for those who are willing to take the risk, the potential rewards can be significant. So for me, spec mining is the way to go. Just remember, this isn't financial advice, but hey, maybe it's worth a shot. This is an important disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. The crypto market is unpredictable, and there are no guarantees. You need to do your own research and make your own decisions based on your individual circumstances and risk tolerance. But for those who are willing to take the risk, the potential rewards can be significant. So while this isn't financial advice, it might be worth considering. Good luck and happy mining.